Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. This late night episode, Bob TV, baby. Here it is about 11:30, and this is ready to go. Won't take me long to slap the cloth on this. And it's gonna be ready by time. I have been busy all day, all night, guys. Started out with about 3/4 ounce in the corners. Kind of a lot done today. I didn't get no priming done, but it's going to be really nice tomorrow. And I got everything ready. So I'm going to call it a successful day. I had a bunch of work to do today, guys. But I like to put this 3/4 ounce down first in my corners. Remember, I kept this white stuff just as light as I can get it. Still cover the parts. Then I like to use it on the corners. Inside corners and outside corners. It just gets down in there. Stays. Puts glass right next to the surface of my mold. This is my last one of these guys. We'll let them dry for a day. I got a little bit of foam ordered. I told y'all all about my foam drama, right? Associated's out. But I want to buy a whole case. I can save a lot of money. Number one is the stuff that Associated has to stock because they sell the Boeing and Learjet and all that. It has to be aircraft grade, which is fire retardant, and that costs more money. The stuff I use does not have to be fire retardant. You know what I mean? Which means I can get it cheaper, but I have to buy a whole case because Associated cannot stock it. You understand that? So, but I can get it a whole lot cheaper, man, than I've been paying. And the stuff I ordered the other day is just to get me by on some of these little parts. I just ordered a few pieces. Just gonna get me by until our big case gets here, but it's gonna be way more than I need and a little bit more money than I got. If there's anyone out there who wants some of that foam, send me a message, and we can probably work something out. I'll give it to you what I get it for. I just ain't gonna need 60 sheets. Someone asked me where I was gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it in my basement, guys. I'm gonna make a spot for it down there. I can put a lot against that wall over there. I could probably get 30 sheets back there real easy. I kept 10 sheets back there forever until I used them all. Pretty good spot for it. I can get it out real easy, one at a time, just kind of behind the molds and back. I like to put this stuff everywhere, guys, even over my dots. Put it over everything. But if there's someone out there doing some molding and wants to go in on this box of foam, I'd be more than happy to hook you up. Shipping it, we'd probably have to cut it up a little bit to ship it. you know, for some cheaper shipping. You know, like some 2x4s. 30 inches by 4 is what I ordered from Fiberblast. Ain't too far away drive down again. Come visit old Bob in the shop. I gotta get to laying up some parts, guys, so I'm gonna be busy. You're gonna see me going like you ain't never seen your buddy Bob going before. I got to go. I got too much stuff I want to do this winter, man. I gotta go. Time to get the lead out. We're not talking just Led Zeppelin either. Time to get the lead out. This is basically how I work most of the time. You guys know that. A lot of late nights in the shop. I get so much more done at night. I get a lot done during the day. Not too much before noon. There's lots of layers of this thin stuff. Make them corners nice, baby. See, not only did I do all this work, but I also had to cook. We cooked our dogs food. We cook, we keep dry dog food in there for them, but we cook their food. You know, they need a little dry dog food for their teeth, but if you want your dogs to live a long time, cook their food. Like you give them, it's a bland diet, but a hamburger, and then you rinse it. After you drain the grease, you rinse it. Get, you know, a lot of the fat out. Mix it with rice, a lot of vegetables. Green beans, wax beans, peas. My dogs love peas. Chopped carrots. And I make enough to where it lasts 2 or 3 times, feed them twice a day, and then keep some dry dog food in their bowls for snacking, and that helps their teeth. You want your dogs to live a long time, that's the way to do it. But anyway, they was out of food, so I had to go cook them food at lunchtime. And I was so busy I forgot to eat. So by dinner time I was starving. So I went and cooked spaghetti and got all this done. Been a busy boy today. Busy boy. Okay, bam. That's enough of the light stuff now. Let's go a little heavier. Let's go straight to the 9 ounce. Just start bulking up some layers. Gary don't like Romo. I bet Romo's got to lay low after the game like that. I bet you don't just go walking around town. You don't to get beat up. You know, everything's always Romo's fault, boy. That poor guy. At least they ain't blaming it on his girlfriends no more. See, them guys was ready to throw the Red Rider on Jessica Simpson. Take long to do this so I can get to bed. It's supposed to be super nice again tomorrow. And I got all them parts, pretty much everything ready to prime. I got a lot of them. So I'll be able to mix me up some primer in the morning. I think I got a little bit to do. Not much. Sammy's ready for bed. You ready for bed, Sammy? We want your chair. You want your chair, don't you? I'm sorry, but I got my rubber gloves on. Well, Sammy's getting kind of old. I gotta help her up in her chair nowadays. No, actually, when Lexi was sick, we put our dogs on that diet. You know, the vet told us to. And then we just, the wife did a bunch of reading and found out that that's so much better for your dogs. And then the breeder, where we got Trixie Poo from, said that's how she feeds her dog, the exact same way. And I was talking to my old buddy, F4 Dave Phillips. He had a schnauzer that lived for 19 years. He said, everyone asked me what I fed him. He goes, shoot, same thing I'll feed me. No, he did the same thing. He boiled rice and a lot of vegetables. Put chicken in there from time to time, but they don't like chicken as much as they like just plain old hamburger. And leftovers out of your fridge, you just got to be careful. Some things you don't want to feed them. You don't want to feed them potatoes. There's a few other things, but you can clean out your fridge. That dog food is just not, I'm not a big believer in it being super healthy. Still got the sniffles a little bit there. Man, I got some pretty cool fittings on the way too. I've been eyeballing this vacuum pump. Oh, I want it bad. I want it. It shuts off, you know. When it builds up, it's got a little tank with it. It's like a compressor in reverse. It shuts off. And it's not a oil pump. So I don't have to set it outside. You know, because my pump will leave all oil pumps will leave a smoky, oily vapor in the air. A thick haze. You leave it running here for 4 or 5 hours, it looks like a dang fire started in here. Oh yeah. So I gotta set it out. That's why I keep my pump outside when it's running. But that one I won't have to, and it's got a tank, fiberglass, APC Composites has it. You guys go check it out, man. It's a pretty cool little pump. $600. But vacuum pumps, you know, it's not bad priced for a nice pump. But the advantage of it shutting off, if you got a good vacuum with no leaks, you know, it won't sit there and run for 8, 10 hours. You know, like my pumps do now. I'll go and start in the morning making parts and let that thing run all night long until the next morning. You know, I've had it run for 24 hours before. When you got something that shuts off, as long as it ain't leaking, it'll just kick on every now and then like a compressor, you know. If it does kick on and off, you know you got a leak. You know. Sure would like to have that pump. I'll get it someday. I've been eyeballing them for about 2 years. Too bad I was born so good looking. Not rich. That's all I got to say. that right, Carrie? Carrie knows what I'm talking about. Who's just born good looking and poor. Let's go get this whole side done before I even start doing the other side. Well, Gary's talking about that True Grit, man, again. That was an awesome movie, I think. I think the Duke would have liked that movie. Oh, yeah. You guys that ain't seen that True Grit movie yet, the new one with Jeff Bridges, you need to go, you need to see it. It's a really good movie. Jeff Bridges did. I know the Duke was up there smiling. He did a good job, he really did. And then that little girl that talks a lot, you know, she was awesome too. It was a good movie. Good actors. Believable. You know, the sad thing is the new generation, you tell them to do, you know, who is that? You know, they just don't have a clue. You know, just don't even know who John Wayne is. That's what's sad. Dude. Original gangster, baby. Well, Clint Eastwood grew up on the Duke. You know what I mean? Around these edges. Stick a fork in this side. Yeah, no, I didn't go with my fancy sides and all that. Just little molds. Quick, easy molds. This is exactly why you save your plugs right here, guys. You know, you got your plug, you can remake your molds, no big deal. You know? Sure liking my new table. That's for sure. Late night mold making action, baby. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. Baby.